Jake Turner wasn't afraid of the dark. He was afraid of being ordinary. That's why he trained at Iron Forge Fitness, a 24-hour gym tucked behind an abandoned shopping plaza in Mesa, Arizona. It was open all night, and at 3 a.m., Jake could lift without waiting, without talking, without anyone watching. Except this time someone was watching. The glass doors hissed as he swiped in. A gust of dry desert wind followed him inside. Neon lights flickered overhead, bathing the floor in pale green. Only one car sat outside in the parking lot, his. The gym smelled of rubber mats, metal, and faint disinfectant. Music speakers buzzed softly, playing some generic synth pop, barely audible. Everything was still. Jake tossed his duffel bag in a corner, cracked open his pre-workout, and downed it in one gulp. As he tightened his gloves, his reflection in the mirror seemed off. The lights behind him flickered once, and for half a second, he thought his reflection was delayed, like a glitch. He shook it off and laughed. Sleep deprivation, that's all. He'd been working 2 jobs lately. Deliveries during the day, night shifts at a warehouse, and lifting whenever he could. His only sanctuary was this gym, his only ritual, the 3 a.m. pump. He began with squats, bar loaded, 225 pounds, deep breath. On the first rep, he heard something, a faint grunt behind him, perfectly in sync with his movement. He looked up, empty room. Every bench, treadmill, and rack was vacant. He exhaled. Okay, stop freaking yourself out. He added more weight. 315. Breathed. Squatted. This time the grunt was louder. Strained, agonized, right by his ear. He dropped the bar, stumbling backward. The sound stopped. The air turned still again. Then came the clang. A barbell rolling across the floor. No one there. Only a single footprint near the weight rack. Barefoot. Wet. Jake's rational mind kicked in. Maybe some homeless guy had snuck in, or maybe another member was here but hiding. He decided to check the security room, just to be sure. The door was slightly open. Inside, the monitors buzzed, showing every corner of the gym in black and white static. He looked closer. Every single camera showed him, standing still, looking directly into the lens. But the real Jake wasn't standing still. He was leaning forward, breathing hard. The version on the screen blinked once and smiled. Jake's skin went cold. He stepped back, his breath fogging the air, though the room wasn't cold. Then the feed changed. The locker room camera showed movement. Someone or something pacing slowly between the showers, and written across the fogged mirror in crooked letters, "Greater than you left me." He froze. He knew that message. A year ago, on a night just like this, a lifter named Cole Ramirez had collapsed during a heavy deadlift. Jake had been the only one there. He remembered the way Cole screamed, the popping sound in his neck, the crash of weights, and then silence. Jake had panicked. He'd run. He hadn't called 911 until 20 minutes later. By the time help arrived, Cole was gone. Jake had told himself it wasn't his fault. He'd told himself Cole was already dead, but part of him never believed it. The locker room door creaked open on its own. The lights inside flickered like strobes. The air smelled like rust and chlorine. Water dripped from the showers even though none were running. Drip, drip, drip. The sound echoed, steady as a heartbeat. Jake's shoes left faint prints on the damp tiles, and then a locker door behind him slammed shut. Hard. He spun around, heart pounding. Cole? Silence. He turned back toward the mirror. His reflection wasn't mimicking him anymore. It stood still, head tilted, eyes blacked out. The reflection lifted its arm and pointed. Directly behind Jake. He turned slowly. A shadow stood in the steam. Tall, human-shaped, but its body shimmered like smoke. Its chest caved in where ribs should have been, and its voice came like air escaping metal, greater than "spot me" one last time. Jake stumbled backward, hitting the bench. "I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to." The thing stepped closer. Water pooled around its feet, black and thick like oil. It reached toward him, fingers trembling. "You let me drop!" And the lights exploded. When Jake woke up, he was on the gym floor. His head ached. The clock read 3:33 a.m. His phone was dead. The exit doors